Hello. How is everybody doing today?
What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? Whew. Again, I'm tired, but in slightly better spirits this time. And thankfully, we are getting back to RC instead of me just slaving at work all the time. But I'm here, tried to get stuff started on time. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Um, Thanks to those of you that are here. Looks like the count is climbing, so that's very much appreciated. Thanks to everybody for being here. Um, but it was funny. I was I haven't messed with my planes in a while. I haven't messed with much of anything in a while just because I've been working 6-day weeks. So I went up and I looked at my batteries and I'm like, holy crap, they're overflowing. They're like going everywhere. So that's why I decided we're going to do this show about batteries today. So I didn't even bring out all of what I have. I brought out a good portion of it, but there's still a lot left. But we'll talk about that later. But anyway, wanted to get on here and chat with my peoples because it has been a week since we talked, and some stuff has come out. But wanted to get on here and do a little bit chatting about RC. But let's do some shout outs to start because I see y'all were chatting early. First person to get on here was Mr. Big Chris, and he started early at 3:39 p.m. my time. What's up, Big Chris? How are you doing? Mr. Shadow Ops is here today. He's actually going to be here. And looks like the notifications are working too, which is great. Thank you, guys. Mr. MC Redtail is here as well. What's up, Mr. Andy Cho, my Bay Area boy in Australia? What's up with Andy? Thanks for being here. Got to see some of the cool air show stuff that they do out there in Australia on the coast, flying down the rivers and on the beach. Mr. Slap Nuts, what's up with you? I'm going to drive you nuts with the music tonight, as always. Mr. Victor RC Jets, what's up? He's working on his big AF model gigantic size EDF bird. Mr. Anthony Lashi, what is up with you, my friend? Um, who else? Paul McNeil is here. What's up with you, Paul? Thanks for being here. I think we're caught up. Oh, Max Willig is here too. What's up, Max? How are you? Are you in the area or are you still out on the East Coast? Um, So yeah, Mr. Fred Barron, what's up? I had played your song first this evening on the intro, just so you could to see if it would get you into the stream. But what is up with you? Oh, he's still in DC. Okay. Well, howdy, howdy. So that's the shouts. Thanks to y'all that are here. If you guys may want to shout out that Gooniac's doing live streams again, because I'm going to start doing them more often. Like I said, I'm going to make sure to do them every Wednesday of this month, regardless of if it's just me talking or actually showing something or whatever. But I'm going to try to actually do um, something technical or something to get people involved back on my shows on the Wednesdays again. But and I also wanted to give a big shout out to everybody that's been sticking with me all this time, because we are finally taking off with the subscriptions again. I was stagnant for quite a while, but I figured out, looks like I have a TP, up TP, huh? Let's get that fixed. But finally making it up to some slightly higher subscription levels, because I was given some advice by some cool people that helped me out, and it's been working. So we're pushing, I think, 4,800 right now, and not 4,800, 2480 is where we're at. So, and it's steadily gaining. So I appreciate everybody that's always been there, always been like, share, comment, subscribe, all that crap. Everybody's been doing that for the longest. Fred Barron's probably been the one doing it for the longest, next to Ricky Thrower. but a few other people have been on here for a long time. So much appreciated to all of you for always being here and supporting and all of that. But keep all that going. And I need to start doing some thank you stuff because it's been a while. So like I said, we've got some stuff going on over the next few weeks that will be back into the RC stuff. But as I've said before, I made a couple changes to the channel. I'm posting a lot more of my spotting footage from full scale aviation. I don't know why I haven't been posting those videos on here. I post them on Facebook, but now I'm going to start posting them on this page as well. Then I'm going to get back to actual RC flying footage with either hat cam or some other form. But the changes to the channel there, I've changed the backgrounds, changed the format. I'm doing a lot more shorts and posting more videos. So there'll be a lot of short videos posted instead of just, not just shorts, but actual short videos being posted too. So you may want to check that out. But like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff just to keep the algorithm going up. Mr. Brian Chambers, what's up? And very, very big thanks for the super chat. Not required, but very much appreciated. So thank you, sir. And thank you for being here. And thank you for that little throw of money. Much appreciated. But anyway, let's who else showed up? So Paul McNeil, you're always asking about flyovers and such. Keep your eyes on the channel. I'm posting lots of full scale. An E2D flew over yesterday, and I caught the last part of it. An E2D flew over again today, and I didn't catch that, but I heard it. So lots of stuff coming up. But anyway, so what else is happening in RC since the last time we talked? Well, the one thing that I know of, there's two things. One is the new FMS 90 millimeter Avanti has come out. They're supposed to do like a full-on reveal, but I didn't see any reveal anywhere. But basically, it's a 90 millimeter Avanti, like the 70 that they have that's been blown up. Colors are a little funky, but they're representative of something in China, so it makes sense to me. Using the Viper, same setup as the Viper with the 36 millimeter motor and 1950 kV. Two options though. So there's also the 8S option, which is the larger 1500 kV 40 millimeter motor for 8S, and then there's also a vectored thrust option as well. So it's going to be a cool plane. The 70 millimeter FMS Avanti is a sweet little plane. All the Avantis are cool, even the Sebart. But this is cool to have one in foam. It's a bigger version. So now I have 70, 80, and 90, which will be good. And what else? They are. Oh, Shadow Ups, yeah. That's cool too. We'll talk about that in a little bit because they actually flew down here. They flew past me, but they went to Fresno. There's other F-15s and stuff going up there. One of your F-15s from Mountain Home are down in Fresno getting some work done. But anyway, so what else is going on? I think that there's some AS3X stuff that people have been going crazy over. There's new stuff that has been revealed in new firmware and other things for other radios. I'm trying to see what else. Freewing has said that they've got something new coming, so I don't know what that is, but should be cool. X-Fly has some planes that are out. Max Willig, I'm probably thinking that the 8S might be able to. I don't know any specs on the plane, but there are some out there. There was supposed to be a lot more info out there, but it's not. Anyway, the Freewing's got something coming. We don't know what it is, but it's coming. So it'd be great to see what they've got coming. Who else? I don't think there's really a whole lot more of anything else going on at the moment. But anybody else got anything else they've seen that they want to talk about? Oh, that's right, the X-Fly birds, the little twin X-Fly birds. They have F-15s, some cool livery with 40 millimeter. That's cool for people. Spark flyer, hand launcher for me. That's what I'd use it for. We already know the one that I still haven't put together yet, which is right there. That's the one from Hobby King. Hobby King's got a couple planes they came out with too, which is cool. Yes, Max, you're right. AS3X Plus has come out, and that's cool to see. We got people that are blasting it. Super Tucano, of course, which has been great. People love the plane. Some people are a little annoyed though because they haven't. People that were first on the list to get them pre-ordered, and they didn't show up. So not very happy there. But I guess all that's what all Spectrum radios are 20 channel now. Cool. Okay, so let's see what else. So yeah, that's cool. So a lot of other planes coming. Of course, it's right after you bought a 20 channel radio, but basically all of them can be 20 channel now, which is cool. I'm happy with my NX10. I haven't had any trouble with it yet. Hopefully not at all. My DX9 was pretty much trouble free with except for a couple switches and stuff. But yeah, so it seems pretty good. What else is out? I don't think there's really been anything else in the RC aviation side of things. But yeah, so yeah, and I've heard good things about the 22 Max 20 as well. So cool. That's pretty much it for as far as that goes. If there's anything else, you guys can bring it up anytime. No big deal. Doesn't matter when. So what else here? Phone went blank. Should have been checking my phone because I need to use my phone as a camera here in a little bit, but it's good. So what else is going on? And if there are any questions that need to be asked, now would be the time, because I'm going to get right into the Lipo discussion. And that's pretty much it. I'm not here to push any particular product at all. I just want to show what it is that I use and what it is that works. And I actually have some that haven't worked too that I'd like to put out there as well so people will know. But yeah, so there's going to be discussing what's worked for me, what I think is good, what I plan to use, what I plan to get rid of, what I have used, and now repurpose, because I'm going to do that too. JCB, you calling people rats? What's up? JCB67, I know you meant Ray, but still, rat. That was funny. Anyway. Keith Christie, what's happening with you? Thank you for being here. I'll see if anybody else came in that I wasn't expecting, but yeah, thanks for being here. So, just going to let people know what's worked and what hasn't. The ones that haven't worked, it's kind of to be expected, but still. I don't know if I have any of those, but I have. So basically, I just grabbed the majority of what I have. I grabbed my 3 cases that I normally take with me, and then I grabbed some of the other stuff. I know there's still more batteries up there, but I just grabbed some stuff and threw it out. There's still gonna be a lot, especially since I got all those packs from the HRB people. But yeah, should be good. So we'll check some stuff out. But let's get the banner up so y'all can say if there's any questions, anything I can answer. Again, like I said, I haven't been flying. I have been working too much and far too much. thankfully that's coming to an end, so I'm going to be able to start doing some stuff again. FR Sky are probably one of the best radios out there, and they don't cost an arm and a leg, but they are really good radios. I haven't learned the interface yet. I know that they've made them better. If I do ever upgrade or change transmitters from my Spectrum stuff, it's going to be to FR Sky. I've just made that determination probably about a year ago because I've seen how good they are and how even the turbine guys are using these with zero issue. So that will be the next radio if I ever do decide to change. I'm okay with what I'm using right now. 10 channels is enough, and if I do the update, it's going to be even more. So, but yeah. So anyway, anybody got any questions? Anybody got anything they'd like to bring up and talk about? Like I said, I haven't been doing a whole lot. I've been trying to post at least once a week on the page, and then I'm posting every day on YouTube. So I'm trying to keep that going. And again, like I said, it's going to be lots more RC stuff, but I'm going to mix in a lot of the full scale too because there's always something cool flying over my house, and I have probably hundreds of little clips of just planes flying over. Because I've got my iPhone, and I always run out there and take pictures. I take pictures and video of stuff flying over, and this is the time of year when it starts getting busy because of the football stuff. So yeah, so Slapnuts, aka Spencer, has been making a swap over to turbines. So he's been using some of the better Spectrum stuff. Everybody says Jetty's good, and I agree Jetty's good. They're expensive, but they're not much different than FR Sky, and FR Sky is a lot cheaper. So, like I said, if I ever do, I'll change, but I'm cool with Spectrum for now. And like Spencer said, the Synapse has been really good for him. They've got some more stuff. JCB 67, yeah, that is an AN 124. That's not even the biggest plane that they've made. The AN 225 was the biggest, but it can't land here because the runway's not wide enough. It can land in Oakland, but the one that was in existence is now destroyed. So you won't see any of those over here anymore. But we did have one over here, and we had a friend that did a video of it coming in. But that's an AN 124, and it's the same size, if not a little bit bigger than the C5. But yeah. And Radio Master is good too. I've heard of Radio Master. Haven't done any work with those guys. That's at BD Tennessee. So yeah. Wild Bill, what's up with you? Oh, cool. That's cool, Keith. Thunderbirds were here near me, but they didn't get close enough, so I didn't get to see them. They were in Sacramento a couple weeks ago, probably about a month ago. But cool, we got quite a few people coming in here. That's good. Thanks for being here, y'all. But yeah, there's lots of Radio Master's gotten a lot of traction. People are loving Radio Master. And then, like I said, FR Sky, and then you start going up in price. You get to Spectrum, then Jetty, then Futaba. Futaba is probably still down there with the Spectrum prices, maybe a little bit more, but Futaba is pretty bulletproof too. But I know a lot of people use TX, the Radio Masters. I haven't decided to mess with any of that. I'm just going with what works. I know there's lots of other options. There's lots of things you can do. Not against any of it, just haven't done it. And I took a little break from RC, as I've said, just because I've been busy. There's some connectors. I need to use these. Been busy with work, but all changing. Weather's getting better, not as hot. So I'm going to get out and fly. We've got 2 air shows coming up. one in September, and then another in October. Hopefully, Super Dingus will be out there with his buddies and me, and then we'll have a few other people out there showing off for the crowd. But yeah, so get back to my old stuff. I've got new cameras that I'm going to be putting into action. So that's that. So I didn't get many questions, but I did get lots of comments. So thanks to all the typing. I much appreciate it. Anything is weird with the stream. For some reason, my signal went weird. So if I freeze, let me know. Hopefully, it's not going to keep doing that. But Keith Christie, he has been busy flying at his house, flying full scale. Just finished doing an annual on his plane. I haven't texted him much. I need to text. But he's doing things that you do when you're 19 and with the pilot's license and have lots of friends that can fly, which is good. Get out and enjoy yourself. You're only that age for a very short time. Yeah, it's been good. So let me get my camera set up. I haven't asked Nate how many flight hours he has. I know he's got a lot, but I do need to ask him. But let's get the camera set up and let's start going through some of these batteries so you can see what it is that I got and what it is that I like, what it is that I don't, and what it is I can trust, what it is I can't. Like I said, I will push batteries that work. It doesn't matter the brand. If they work, I'll tell you. If they don't work, I'll tell you. It's not about a name. It's about what works. So let's gonna have to switch my cameras, my phone, but I'll switch out and we'll get right back to this topic real quick and be right back.
love you, Benji.
That's Benj. Say what's up to Benj.
Okay, so let me know if y'all can hear me. I've got a different set of headphones with a mic, so it's going to be different. Just let me know if it's okay. The banner out of there. So, don't have everything opened up yet, but I'm about to do that right now. Turn this around. This is discharged one. I got my battery checker here. Oh man. This is my charged one, but they're all discharged at the moment. This one has been sitting for a long time with stuff that I don't use. This is my middle battery. So let's stick with the, start with the ones that I use the most right now, just so that you can see. I'm mainly using 6, 7, and 8S with most of my setups now. So let me check and make sure you guys can hear me. I'm going to get my, I won't have the chat there with me, but I will be able to go back and forth to my computer. Is it still really quiet, or is it any better? I can't get any louder than that. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So, okay. So turn your volumes up. This is as loud as I can get. I can't get any louder. My voice is a little hoarse. I don't know why. So let's stick to what I normally use. So I've got some brands that I didn't expect to be good. But my buddy Ricky Thrower, he told me about this brand called Sokokin that ended up working out really good for him. Those are good. And these have become some of my go-to packs for the 5,000 size. This is a 6S 5,000. They are cheap. You can get them on Amazon. They work incredible. Actually, I can see the chat right here too, so we're good. They work incredible. Um, I forget what the prices are now. I don't know what the prices are now, but they haven't failed me yet. I don't have any bad packs for these. This one's a little chunky at the moment, but they never sag. They always do what I'd like for them to do, which is give me the power that I asked for. Now, the next one that's become like a major powerhouse is a 7200. It says 100C. I doubt that it's actually 100C, but they work great for what it is that I want to do. They're not that much different in size than a 5000. This is the 7200. This is a 5000, and it is another Sokokin. But look, they're basically the same size. This one's quite a little bit heavier. So I could actually, believe it or not, I could fit this in my F-35 when I didn't fly it into the ground. But this does fit. In most applications where 5000 works, this actually works better. So this is what my setup will normally look like. I've got a whole bunch of these 7200s. Got 4 of them total. So my other go-to China hobby line, the 30Cs, especially in the G Plus series, are incredible. So I think that they must be underrated because I'm able to get a lot of performance out of these packs. They're small, they're compact, they're light, but they put out a lot of power. Even though this is a 30C, it does not act like it. So China hobby line's always been good to me. So my favorite packs, you'll probably see the most. See all these white packs here. Those are all China hobby line. This is a 30C 4000. This is reasonably new. These are some of the best packs I've ever had. 30C 6200s. All my fastest, highest drawing planes, they perform probably, I wouldn't say the best, but they perform really good with the 30C pack, especially with the 6200. So these are some of my go-to. They're a couple years old and they still perform. No puffing. They're a little heavy because it's older tech, but they're really good. So see, I got 2 of those. My F5, if you see my F5 go ripping, my E-flite F18, those are the packs that make it go as good as it does. So I've got lots of China hobby line packs, as you can see here. The 4000s, let's see if these are 4000s. Yeah, 70C 4000s, those are really good. This is slightly older technology because they're older packs, but they still work really well. 70C 4000s, I fit these in my F-35. These are still good. They're old, but they're still good. Still work. Let's see some 40C 4000. These are some more go-tos. It's a little heavier than the 30C, but they put out quite a bit of power. This is what I used to use the most in my baby fate, as I call it, my 70 millimeter F18, which I've since retired. But so these I just started using. These are from China Hobby Line. They were on sale. So, and unfortunately, they're just a little bit poofy. But let's check the voltage. I use these for my, I wanted to get something in a 3300 size. Yeah, voltage is good. They're fine. So that I could use them for my park flyers, for my my little 1100 millimeter warbirds, and then also my what do you call it? The high wing plane, the Timber, and the Beach D18. And speaking of that, let's move over to this. These are some of the packs that I used for 8S, and whenever I have things in series, I mark them so that I keep them paired together to use so that they age the same. So this is what I use for my 8S setups. 8S is going to be in my 90 millimeter F16. So I've got packs for that. So these are the HRB 5000 50Cs. These are probably some of the best bargain packs you can get. I have never had these puff. These have always been found for a couple of years. Quite a few cycles on them. Still work good. The ones that work the absolute best at the moment are these guys. These are my Sokokin 5200 4S 50C. They're a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier. but they work really good in that F-16, which I plan on flying sometime soon. I need to check it, make sure the servos are good, but these are good packs. You can get them from Amazon for a reasonable price. I think they make a different chemistry now, so it's a slightly different label. So since I have been using those Sakokins, I had an extra set of these 4S. So now I'm using these, which I used to use in series. These were marked number 2 at one point. Now I see D18 on there. So now I use these in my E-flite D18. These are incredible in that plane. They look like they'd be too big and heavy, but they're not. And the plane flies for like 15, almost 20 minutes on a 5000. So those have been delegated to that, relegated to that. And then this is one of the oddball setups that I have. These are some batteries that ended up working really good for me. These are Lipo from rcbattery.com. These have been not, I wouldn't say game changers, but they actually worked out really good for me. I put these in my F-22. I fly it with an FMS setup, and they work perfect. Perfect. I paired them together for 7S. The 7S setup does use quite a bit of amps, but since it's so high power, you don't need full throttle as much. More the China Hobby line, which is 30C 4500. Something's always been weird with this pack, but I still use it and they still work. One of the cells is a little weird. I think higher. It has a higher internal resistance on one of these cells. So the thing still works. It just gets a little bit warm. But usually what I'll do is I'll get a plane, an EDF, and fly it full bore the whole time, and it doesn't. This pack doesn't care. Once it heats up, it gets better. So that's part of it. Now that I've gotten some of the Hobby King smaller warbirds, I've got some different packs to use. So I have 2 different ones that I use. This is a 55C 2200. This goes in the little Reno racers that I have. And it's a G Plus series 55C. These work really good. And then I also have a 3S that I can use in my ME163. So that's what these are here. These work really good. And then for my rocket plane, I'll use these. For my GB, I'll use these. I've got 2 of these. For one of my fastest planes, which is my little small, this is an old battery too, but look at it, it's still in good shape. When you keep your batteries at storage charge, you don't have to worry about them getting bad, getting puffy or anything over time. So see, this is right at 3.81. Store them anywhere from 3.7 to 3.88 volts per cell, and they'll last you a long time. Do not store them charged. It's not a good thing. You'll kill your internal resistance. They'll shoot through the roof and then they'll heat up. So I'll talk about that too, because that's one of those things that over time you notice you use your batteries a lot and they start warming up, they start pooping a little bit. So I'll get to it, but once they change, you don't have to get rid of them, just change how you use them. So this is one that I haven't used yet, but when I saw 8100, I had to get it. And then look at the discharge, it's 35C. So everybody's gonna be like, oh, well, don't use that on an EDF, it's too low of a C. Multiply 8.1 times 35, and that will be your actual discharge rate. And that tells you you'll be fine. I don't even know what that is, but it's crazy high. And an EDF will love this pack. Will not puff. You could even use this in a 90 millimeter EDF and it won't puff. But I haven't used this yet. This is an actual 8S pack. So, is it 8S? No, it's 6S. 6S. So this is a 6S pack, so I still have to try this. But I'll probably try it in something. I don't know, how much does it weigh compared to a 7200? About the same. A little bit bigger, but it weighs about the same. So, but yeah, so there's another battery I still have yet to try. But that is on my list. So this is what I normally use when I go flying. I'll take these out, and then this way I can switch different configurations for different batteries and planes, and still have what I need without having to move stuff around too much. So that way I don't really have to change my loadout very much. Um, but so this is the normal setup. So now, so this is another thing I was talking about. When you use EDFs and you fly hard and you fly a lot, you end up getting batteries to where they are needing to be repurposed because they still work in EDFs, but you're not getting total peak performance. They get a little poofy. This battery was no less than 3 years old before it started poofing. Um, and if I wanted to, I could throw this thing in the freezer and it would get rid of that. But this is one of the older China Hobby lines. This is before they even changed to G+, 40C 4000. And it's poofy a little bit, but I have repurposed it. So what I'll do is I'll use this for, let's see, there's only one cell that's a little bit off, but only a little, just barely. But I'll use this for low amperage stuff. So like a prop plane or something that I know is going to use low low amps, because in that way it keeps it from heating up. Um, this is actually a pack that worked really good for a long time, a 30C 5000 from the China Hobby line. This is still before G+. This is like a 6-year-old pack, and it still works great. But I've decided just to use it in lower amperage, just to keep it from having to work too hard. It's still got the capacity if you use it in the lower sense, but look, everything's still balanced. You keep it at that lower storage, and it'll last you forever. So these I haven't used in a while. They've taken them out of my box because I don't have anything to fly them with, but I will eventually because I've got some warbirds that will be able to fly with those. So let's get these out of the way. Let's go to some of the older stuff. So like I was saying, we repurpose them for different things. And this is another one that I've had for years, and this has worked really well in some of the bigger jets. 6000 was good, but see, look how much the battery tech has changed. They've gotten a lot smaller, but these are some of the older Black Series, which are really high discharge 65C, and they're actually really good 65Cs. So I used to fly this in my Viper 90, and over time I noticed with the telemetry that it was slightly dropping in performance, but it was still good. So I've still used these, but I'm going to use these in propeller planes, probably my P-51 and my P-47, because it'll put out 50 amps all day, no issue. But if you try to go higher than that, it's going to start giving you problems. So you got to repurpose stuff. So, and that's what these batteries have been. These are HRBs. These are old. These are 6000 6S. Been super reliable. Very good packs. I got these off of Amazon. Had them for years, probably since like 2018, 2017, I think is when I first got it. 17, 18. And they still work. Now let's check the balance on these. Let's see how they are. Yeah, I kind of pushed this a little too far. See, these are a little low. But that's still it's not bad. They still work. So I have to get these out of storage charge. But these backs have been really good to me. Will continue to be good. That one is probably one of the oldest HRBs that I have. So let's look at something else that's new that I haven't tried yet. 6007S from Lipo Air. So this is a single pack instead of me having to do the two together like I did with the others. And they've been really good. The other Lipo Airs have been good. So I saw this and I said I may as well try them. So I will be trying this soon. I think this is for my F-15 because it will fit in there. I need to change the ESC in my F-15 so it'll work. I have more 7S packs, the 5000 size, and I'll try this in the Futuro once I get that swapped to where it can do 7S. It's a big pack. It's a little heavy, but I think it'll do it. Yeah, let's see, and I have some other HRB packs that I was gonna try for 7S duty as well, which I can use in my F-15. I think I talked to you guys about this on the stream, but these are 6000s. Have to change the ends still, but 6000s. So there's 4S and a 3S to make 7. These are brand new. Haven't used them yet. But HRB are always good. And if they're cheap, I'll just change the ends. And I have those ends. It's no big deal. Another one of my old HRBs. Still good. Can still use it in an EDF if I want to. But let's check the voltage on this guy. Yeah, this one's low too, but it's not dangerously low. So it's still good. I just need to get it on there and freshen it up a little bit. So what else? We got another 7S 5000 from Lipo. So we've talked about oh, wait a minute, what's this? We got a big boy here. We got an 8S 6000. That's gigantic. So have yet to put the ends on that guy. We got 8S 6000. That eliminates the need for having two packs. Just plug it in and you're good to go. I do have a charger that will do that too. I used the little, what do you call it? The charger from, can't remember the name, ISDT. So this is another thing that I've noticed too about HRB packs. You can tell when they're starting to get old. This is an old pack. Tape's gotten weird. Brand new pack. Tape is still nice. So you can tell when they start getting older because it starts to degrade and change. But anyway, this is a 3300. I have a little L39 that I plan on using these in. Possibly even my 70 Viper from FMS. So those need to be, still haven't been used yet. Got some of these guys. Same deal. Just got to change the end. Yumis are a division of HRB. So we'll get those guys used too eventually. I got a whole stack of those. But we talked about stuff that's been good, stuff that I've it's worked for me. So let's go pull up an old. So this case here, this case has stuff that I haven't used in a long time. So let's pull this out and see what's in here. Gen's Ace. Some of the best packs you could ever get will be Gen's Ace. It looks like I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. So yeah, these guys are good. This is a 25C, and I think this one's pretty old. I think I might have abused this one, so it may not be working. No, it's good. We're good. One of these I actually charged to 4S voltage. I think it was this one. I charged to 4S voltage, and the pack never puffed, never heated up, never nothing, and it still works fine. So I use this in my ME163 and possibly my Sky Surfer if I ever fly it. Used to use this in my P51 before I killed it. 30C 4500 5S. These are really good packs. Let me see if I can check the voltage on this. Haven't used these in a long time because my plane's been dead over a year. I melted one of the connections here. Yeah, one of those are bad. Yeah, I accidentally messed up one of those. But everything looks like it's the same 3.4. Hopefully it is. 1489. I'd have to check voltage another way. But there's that. Those are good packs. So there's some brand new ones I never did get to use because I had them from a giveaway. These are 4S 1550s from Rhino. I haven't tried these out yet, but I do have them to try. See how they work. These are some of my old trusty puffy 30C 2200 4S that always worked good for me in my Cessna and some others. Use these for FPV batteries. I never really use them for anything. 2S. This is what I use for my Battle Wing 3S 20C 1500s? Yeah, 1300s. Let's check these out and see. Yep, they're still been sitting for a long time. Still balanced. Used to use this in my Screamer. I think these are probably dead. It's probably dead by now. I haven't even connected this to a charger for years. No, it's good. It hasn't been put on a charger for no less than 4 years, and it's still good. Um, Another Gensace pack. Let's see where this one's at. Oh, still good. Still balanced. This is one I got from Pete Lane, which I'll never use because it was used in as a transmitter battery. Another 20C 2200 from China Hobbyline. These were, believe it or not, I use these 20C packs in a plane. It's been a long time since I charged these. Easily 6 years since I charged it, so it's probably time to get that on there before I kill it. But these are good packs. 20C 2200. I bet you this is dead. It's a little poofy, but I haven't connected. Oh, it's powering up. No, it's good. So 3S 2200, 20C 2200 for my Sky Surfer. So these are just lots of batteries. I mean, I have almost too many to count. Oh, 30C 1600. This looks like it's near new. This is what I use in the Screamer. Yep, 3.7. Still good. So one of the good things to do when you fly, make sure that when you land, you don't overstress the battery. I think I have 4S in here. These are 13. I have some small 4S as well. Yeah, here's one, 40C 1000. Use these in my 50mm jets. Yep, still good. This one's near new, not puffy or anything. So I have my couple 50mm. I use those in. But these are, if you keep your batteries at 3.88 or anywhere from 3.7 to 3.88 volts per cell, it's a good place to store, and that gives you time for them to slowly lose voltage over time. Another 4S. Or you, it's a 4S too. Okay. But it's definitely good to do that. That's from something. I don't remember what that's from. Keep the voltage at within the range that they say, so that they will not overcharge. Not increase internal resistance from sitting fully charged. You don't want to leave your batteries fully charged for more than a day, because over time it's bad, and it will get the internal resistance to get higher. The battery will heat up, and it won't work as well under high amps. So those are all batteries that I've used. I don't have any Turnigy batteries here with me right now, other than the Rhinos. Turnigy have been really good batteries to me. The Turnigy heavy duties. Oh, I do have some, and then some of the graphene. These are incredible little batteries here. These work. I use these in my UMX and Ultrix. These work great. Don't have any of the others accessible. I think they're up in my other stuff. But let's talk about some of the batteries that I've had bad luck with, and then we're going to wrap this up. So when I was experimenting with my 7S setups, these are some of the only packs I could find that did what I needed them to do, and these are the graphene Yowu packs. So as usual, I number them. I number them, and then I noticed that my burner was getting weird as I was flying, because I hooked the burner into the 3S, and I was noticing that it was under full power. Even with it being fully charged, it would start going out. So I'm like, what the heck? Is something wrong? And notice the X there. It's because one of those cells were dead. And notice how it's opposing. It's opposite. So it was 3S on this side that was bad, and on this one pack, it was the 4S that was bad. So, and that puffy, you can't see it, but one of the cells in between are just gone. So these are Yowu 6500s, and they were just total crap. I mean, the plane never worked right. I'd already gone too long, so I couldn't return them to Amazon, but they never worked how I wanted them to work. It was just, I'd get a couple of flights, one or two. I got a couple of flights, and I even cycled these like 10, 15 times on my charger before I flew it. And they worked okay, 1 or 2 flights, and then they just started degrading like crazy. And it wasn't even using that many amps. So if you want to see a pack, I haven't had good luck with them. Some people have, not me. Uh, I call them doo-doo packs. They don't work. They do not work how I want, and they're very frustrating. And I just decided to mark them and leave them alone. So we had lots of good here, lots of things that worked and lots of things that were good for me. And these are packs that are just absolute crap. I know some people have had issues with Z packs or with some have issues with HRB. I've had nothing but good luck with HRB. But some people have had bad luck with HRB. And then, so it depends on rhinos. I haven't used many rhinos, but the ones that I did use, I used to have some 700, 750s that worked really good for what I needed them for. But so let's just go over a couple of best practices for batteries. If you want your batteries to last, regardless of whether or not they say that they can be charged at 5, 6, 7C or whatever, or 10C, it's always best to charge them at 1C or less, and then that will get the most longevity out of them. Most of my packs I charge at 1C or less. I very seldomly go over that, just because I want the packs to last. When you're done flying, make sure that they're at storage voltage so that when you put them in the case, they can last. Let me check this pack. I haven't touched this pack. This is a pack that I got for $5 and always worked good. Let's see what it's at. Dead. I haven't used it for years, so that's just dead. Let's check the other one. No, it's gone. But I haven't used this pack for years. Easily 7 years. But it worked great when they did work. But that's pretty much it. So chargers, batteries at 1C or less. 1C is capacity, so if it's 2200, 2.2 volts, 2.2 amps, whatever the voltage is. When you're testing a pack on a watt meter, if you run a setup and you notice that your voltage is dropping below 3.7 volts per cell, the battery is not happy. So it's better to have your, if you use the SMC packs or some of those higher voltage or really low resistance packs, under load, their voltage will still be above 4 or, right around 4 volts. They won't really drop. But if you have anything below 3.7 volts per cell, and that's what these were doing, you're hurting your packs. So 3.7 or above voltage per cell under your full load, and you're good. Now some of these you can still do over 140 amps, and they'll still hold when they're so 3.7 volts per cell when they're fully charged, and you'll be good. But that's pretty much it. And then don't fly full bore. Everybody wants to say EDFs use more. EDFs are hard on packs. No, it's the pilot doing it. Only thing the battery sees is a load. So if you fly this at full bore all the time, the whole flight, it's going to get hot. You're probably going to take it below voltage. If you take it below voltage too low, then that's when these things start to puff. It doesn't have anything to do with the type of a load that it's under. It's the fact that the person flying is not modulating their throttle enough. So that's pretty much what I got. I've got some batteries to get rid of. These are for sure some to get rid of. I have some connections to put on. But this is basically what I use, and I've had good luck with them. There are lots of different brands out there. Don't get stuck on a brand and say that's the only one you'll get. Use what works, and I'll push what works, regardless of who it is. I don't have. Oh, maybe I do. Let me look. I think I do have some smart packs. Yeah, let me go through this one. So this is like my field pack. So I got my glue sticks, hot glue gun. That's about 2200s in there. Now these are some that I use only for running this as a USB charger. But these are some smart packs. I have not had any good luck with smart packs. See, this is already dead. It's completely dead. Let's see about this one. And I made sure that they were turned off. They don't self-discharge. This one's dead. This is a 3S 2200. And I have the self-discharging turned off. Another 3S. Let's see. Oh, that's dead. So, you know, and I made sure to get in there and program to turn these things to where they will not self-discharge, and they still go bad. So smart packs I haven't had much luck with. I didn't buy these new; these are included with planes. So I haven't had good luck with smart packs. The 30C 5000s were probably the only packs I ever used from them that actually worked pretty good. But I don't like the whole self-discharging thing, because even when you turn it off, they still do it. And not just that, they're crazy expensive. So, you know, it just depends on how you want to do it. Those have never worked well for me. But if you want a really good, reliable pack, Genzace have been amazing. These are old packs too, and they still work amazing. My rocket plane uses these, and I've used those for, this year will be its eighth air show, and it's used these packs. So, yeah, 64 millimeter with rocket boosters. But I think that's it, guys. Gonna get going and get back to the other setup. But and then I'll get caught up on the chat. I haven't been checking the chat, but I will check it here in a little bit. Let me get going, but I will be back to y'all. All right, so I'm back. Hopefully it wasn't too boring, but I guess you guys are chatting quite a bit. I was trying to look on my screen. Aha! So it looks like we're gonna have a 90 millimeter V2 F16. I figured it was going to be something like that. Anybody have They just posted it on YouTube. Okay, let's check it out. Let me check it out. I've been wanting a new one because the oh, there it is. Ooh, and it's got a cool scheme. Music's cheesy as always, but look, it's got a cool scheme. I like it. I like the gear. Less than all of his extra cheese. Ooh, it's got brakes. Nice. Good for them. Oh, looks like, what's his name? Mr. Slapnut's already posted something. But yeah, that's cool. I like it. I like the fact that they put they kind of copied uh, FMS a little bit, but like what the ordnance is coming with it. Good, stepping their game up. The brakes are probably the coolest part. Snap-on wings, I'm not so sure about that, but I like the gear. The brakes are really cool, like that. Battery set compartment size is big. Good. How heavy is it? Looks like it doesn't have much vertical penetration. Cool. And I like the paint. It's good. Good for them. I like it. See if they've got. Oh, they have 8S2, 8S, ARF Plus. Let's see what they got as far as schemes go. I like that scheme. That's the scheme from the Aggressors that they use in Nellis now. They were from Alaska, but now they're in Nellis. That's cool. I like it. Very cool. I like the plastic edges. Digging it. I like it. Hey, this is a cool time to Firefox. What's up, man? Hopefully see you soon. Yeah, that's good. I like it. So check it out. I just posted the link. I think Spencer got the link too. Looks good. I think some people called it. I think Victor's the one who called it. $5.99. That's not too bad, especially considering everything it's got. That's a high performance. So what is it using for fans? The biggest thing for me, I'm digging those brakes. I'm glad somebody finally did it. It's got cheater holes in a different way, which is cool. The ones from up above. This is not this is actually streaming, but motion streaming. Looks like they see a 36mm motor in there. 1980 kV, cool. Let's see what they do for the 8S. Let's see what the 8S is. Now, if it's the 8S, that same setup that they use in the Eurofighter is pretty badass. $679 in price. That's pretty high. But I'm digging it. I like it. Good job, motion. Especially on the paint. I really like the paint. And if it's actually painted, that's even better. So let's look at what Wes is doing. Yeah, it's actually painted, so that's cool. Freaking Chuckle Wookie there with it, but yeah, it's a cool plane. I like it. Good job, Free Wing. That's cool. It looks good. I like it. Time for something new. All I got to do is get an ARF Plus, and we are ready to go. Did I do the one in E? Wait a minute. Okay, so let's do 8S. $639 in the US. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So that probably makes more sense to buy the 8S than it does to buy the 6S because you're getting more for the money. I like it. Good job, Free Wing. And hopefully the wings are stronger. That's what I disliked about the one I have. The wings, it's a different type of foam. They're a little floppy. Setup, it should be good. But cool. Digging it. I'm digging it. I like it. So, anything else going on? Gone a little over what I do, but we got my show. Didn't mind what I was doing. Yes, Fred Barron, you use your ammo for ammo. I have a different type of ammo, and they do have quite a bit of energy, and they will pack a punch too. But yeah. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, Firefox is just like me. I've been stupid busy with work, 6-day weeks. As of this coming week, I'll be back to normal. So I'll be out flying more. Oh, and he just sent me a picture. Let's see what he bought. Oh, he bought himself another warbird. Cool. But market's on the way, especially when you're used to adulting. I hate it. Anyway, yeah, it sucks when you can't go do what you want to do all the time, but gotta be responsible. So anyway, but I'm gonna get back to flying, and I will be posting it, and I will be taking you guys with me at times. With hopefully Michael and I can hook up, and we'll do or Mikey or Firefox, if you want to call him. We can do some craziness on the camera with the live stream, and maybe even get Super Niggas to come out there with us if he's not doing other things. But that's it for me. Got to go get some other stuff done. But I did want to hang out with y'all for a little bit, and I appreciate everybody being here. And again, a huge thanks to everybody that's been supporting for all this time, because we're almost up to 2,500 subs, and it's still climbing by quite a bit. And I figured out the formula to make it go up. So thanks for all your help. Thanks for all your support for all these years. And more stuff coming. I've got some Gooniac guns going out on stuff that should be pretty cool. Just need to find the time. Taking some time off from work to go crazy building stuff. So let's get out of here. And Jeff in Laura, Alabama, good to see you. And I'll leave the chat up for a little bit, and then we will do the outro, and we will be gone. But thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate the support. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that goodness. Keep an eye on the channel, because I'm doing stuff every day now. Just sometimes I post more than one. But yeah. So that's it, guys. Adios. Have a good night. See you next week.
I love you, Benji. I love you, Benji.
That's Benj. Say what's up to Benj.